picked up magnificently over deep mid-wicket. Another boundary for Ireland.
I think this is, for me, why I feel Andy Balbirnie should go and just lead this Ireland side. Open the batting, give himself a chance. He's a good batter for Ireland. All due respect to Kevin O'Brien as well. He's got a role to play, but I feel Balbirnie here, for me, should be leading from the front and going in the opening.
Yeah, batting. Turns a strike over after a boundary. This is proving rather expensive for South Africa in the fifth over of the power play. Looks like Sterling and Balbirnie are going to try and pick up the pace here.
Yeah, run rate has crept to 10 for the first time now.
It's a sharp, short ball. Sterling, not sure how he missed out on that one.
I think he's caught by surprise on this one, I think, guys. Certainly came through with a bit of gas.
Well, it's the leading edge. It's gone up high. Hendricks does magnificently well to hold on to the catch. And that's the end of Paul Sterling. Top edge, try to flick. As the guy, third man, Hendricks, done very, very well. They're not easy when the ball is coming over your head. Sterling's been asked to just wait around while the checks the front foot, no ball.
Blue skies here in Belfast, looking for the front foot. Oh, he's fine. So that has been a really good catch from Hendricks. And that's the end of Paul Sterling. Gone for 18. Ireland now 36 for 2.
So Lorcan Tucker up the order today. He's in at number 4 for Ireland, and he's here because the big wicket of Paul Sterling. Brilliant catch held, going back over his shoulder. I've got Alan Lewis with me for the first time today, and this was always going to be a tall task, but with Paul Sterling gone now, it's a long, long way home here for Ireland.
Yeah, familiar theme to that message, Andrew. So much rests with Paul Sterling. But, Ireland have been decidedly sloppy today.
Yeah, and a big difference in the approach between the two sides, but look at this for a catch. South Africa have had their problems on this tour with their catching. This is as difficult as they come for a fielder, running backwards over his shoulders. Just stuck, didn't it?
Well, the sort of ones you do on the training ground, Andrew, and Hendricks judged it to perfection.
Yeah, I love that as well, Alan. We're all about the celebrations here, watching our cricket, and the old shoulders are wiped off, just making sure he's clean. And that's what he is. What do you think of that one, Lou?
Yeah, very much like that one. We've got the aeroplane from Josh Little. over on Henriks. A little wipe of the shoulders. Oh,
There's
very
Williams.
straightforward.
Williams with the wipe of the shoulders, making sure he's happy. So slick and so clean. Great bowling from the South Africans. Tucker gets his count underway in front of square on the leg side. Plenty of time for him to get back for two.
No problems with running between the wickets with Lorcan Tucker. Very quick between the wickets. It's a feature of this T20 series. Ireland's running just hasn't really been up to scratch. Number of twos should have been on offer that haven't been accepted.
A big difference in the approach from the two sides. The South Africans immediately looking to take pace off the ball, opening with spin. In fact, bowling the first 3 overs, arm spin. No Tabraiz Shamsi in the South African side for the Irish to deal with today. Still plenty of penetration in this bowling attack.
Well, I think even more interesting, Ireland only employed 7 overs of spin, Andrew. Paul Stirling opened previous game 2 for 12. Didn't even get a look in today. We had Ben White, who I think probably playing his first game in about 4 weeks.
Continuing to rotate the strike, the fielder just deciding against the throw. And the power play for Ireland has been a problem. Obviously, the opening partner, O'Brien and Stirling, lots of wickets early in this series, and they've just never been able to really exploit the power play.
No. And Kevin just hasn't fired really at all in this series. And such a disappointment for him and the team, and of his dismissal.
Off the inside edge. And fine leg up in the circle. The power play will end with a boundary. Ireland 44 for 2. So there's the comparison. Ireland ahead in terms of runs, but at the cost of 2 wickets. And Alan, if you think about the late fireworks from South Africa, Ireland still have a lot to catch up on, even though they're ahead. But the comparative stage is the end of the power play.
Well, the power hitting from over 10 onwards, really from that moment that Ben White dropped that catch. Relatively straightforward catch at long on Simi Singh. It just went downhill from there.
This could be an opportunity. It's going to fall safely just out of the reach of Risa Hendricks, who was running around from mid-wicket. Fortune for Balbirnie, just beaten for pace a little bit. That one really coming quickly through from Lizard Williams, who's been impressive so far.
He possibly just pulled out of this a little bit. It was possibly a bit of premeditation from Andrew Balbirnie there, and Lizard Williams tucking him up. Clever bowling from him.
So Ireland ahead in the power play, but at the cost of 2 wickets, and some good fireworks from Paul Stirling. But here's the big moment, the fall of Kevin O'Brien. No runs again, really.
No, very disappointing for him. Never really got into a position to hit it. But Andrew Balbirnie certainly did, and some cracking shots early on in his innings. And he's still there in that great catch by Henriks.
Yeah, there'll be disappointment for Stirling because he didn't quite see the best of him in this T20I series. He's such a fan favourite as well, the way he plays his cricket.
There he is there, just observing others now. Such a pivotal part of this Irish setup. And there you are in this series. Not really the type of return we expect from Paul Stirling, but it's a game T20 of up and downs, as we all know.
Yeah, and what about this, Alan? Let's take a look at them. Over in the crowd as we pan out. I think we might need to pan out, but the Donovan are massive. They've made the trip across from County Tyrone. They were looking for big William McClintock to play today.
They certainly were, but Big William, much to their disappointment, not in the starting 11. But he's been around the Irish setup after a good interprovincial series.
It's come off a leading edge. Ireland struggling here to get anything on Lizard Williams, but plenty of happy South African fans in the crowd.
No doubt about that. You can see again Lorcan Tucker in no real position to play that ball. You just wondered what he was thinking there. I think Lorcan Tucker could benefit from just standing still a bit longer. His shots all round the ground.
So a single to close out the 7th over. Another good one from Lizard Williams. 7 overs gone. It's 49 for 2. There's the two worms, the run worms, and Ireland in the lighter green there, Alan. Actually ahead of where South Africa were at this stage by 4 runs. Just struggling to get going in these middle overs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go about it now to spin. You'd like to think they might look to get inside the ball, look at areas over extra cover.
They are looking to go through the offside, Alan, but it comes off an outside edge. If slip was in place for George Linda, it would have gone straight to first slip. But a little bit of fortune for Andy Balbirnie. Runs away for a boundary.
Well, that's the fortune of T20 cricket. Of course, no slip there for Linda. And Balbirnie gleefully accepts another 4 runs.
50 up in the 8th over.
Ball.
A little slower through the air this time from Linda. He's been really impressive in what you've seen from him on this tour, Alan.
Yeah, very much so. Gets good revolution on the ball. Pitches that were helping him. Just seems very natural. Reminds me a wee bit of Mitchell Satner. And interesting here, our commentary man Eugene Molian with Rassi van der Dusen.
It's going to be some runs behind square on the offside again, and good Lorcan Tucker. He's often very inventive. He loves the reverse sweep. Not out of the middle of the bat by any stretch, but despite 2 men being behind square on the offside, he gets it away for another boundary. 2nd of the over.
Again, it's a trademark Lorcan Tucker shot, but again he stood still there, Andrew, waited for the ball.
Ball.
He works into the offside this time for a single. This is what Ireland want. 10 runs off the first 4 deliveries of the over, and pressure on Linda.
Absolutely.
59 for 2 after 8 overs. Andy Balbirnie and Lorcan Tucker, the club mates and the mates at the crease, and a change of bowling. And Dili Pupluqueo coming into the attack.
angling across.
As Ireland have been saying, but international cricket a lot different as you all know.
Ireland going to target the new man.
99 is
They're a little critical at some
record
points.
partnership for the first wicket.
Really run two by the time
Broken.
Andy Balbirnie has got about 1.5 there.
Almost crept through. These have been two very good balls.
Logan Tucker will push.
I think Balditon Dash versus Zimbabwe as well. Had a 9-2 nuns opening partnership. This one's beaten
in the
that.
end, but it's good. It's good to see this.
It's a good delivery.
Again, it's an area that Ireland
The
have-
follow-up
this
delivery
series
in
for me
particular to
very weak.
length delivery.
Ball
Ball before.
Trying to keep it in check. Close out the 9th over with a single. And move 69 for 2.
He's come back for his third over with two very good deliveries. Tries to chop it once again, does not get amount of bat on ball.
It is the Isfahani cricket series. Isfahani is renowned for producing high quality tea and food
The Irish
products.
captain, he moves to
It's a
1,000
heritage
T20I
brand and
runs.
one of the most trusted business houses in Bangladesh. It's not just the tea, they've also got
He's
some
got a ball
biscuits.
with
Known as
exactly
the
1,000 runs to his
Butterful
name.
biscuit.
Umpire Alan Neil has the
Full of the
finger up
promise of
absolutely
buttery goodness.
immediately. Andy
Soft
Balbirnie
yet
looking for
crunchy,
his
and of
favourite sweep
course
shot. And George Linda
very,
strikes.
very delicious. So
Well, George Linda
Isfahani.
fired this one in quickly.
it's a wonderful
He was
product.
just on Andrew Balbirnie a little bit too quickly.
This has been an excellent over so far.
Finger up. And that's the end of Balbirnie as he
The
gets to
single
1,000
run of
runs.
the fourth ball of the over.
And he departs.
And the 100 comes up for Bangladesh
27.
with that single.
69 for 3.
Come with utmost ease. They've paced it so very nicely. Partnership also worth 100 between Mohammad Naeem Sheikh and Shomo Sharkar.
It's to 1,000
Equal
runs.
contributions there.
And he departs for 27. 69 for 3.
Oh, a wild swing. And a good over continues.
I saw the shot earlier in his innings to Luke Jongwe in his first 6 in the innings. This one just a little bit wider than the one that he did hit from Jongwe. That's why he didn't get any bat on it. It's not a bad option because the man you see going out of your screen on the left, Ryan Burl, was in the circle. He's now going back to the boundary. Third man comes up to third man position.
Harry Tector in at number 5, Alan.
Yes, and they're healthy.